In order to hypothesize what ancient culture manufactured portable rock art, we need to extensively study the location and stratigraphy where the artifacts were found. If it's on private property and you have permission, digging into the earth will often provide clues. An important clue is any projectile point found at the same layer. Projectile points which fall in the Clovis and after time period can be dated to relative accuracy based on their flaking patterns. This provides important information about the ancients who may have made the portable rock art at an archaeological site. It's unknown if this art form, in a traditional sense, continued after the Woodland era. Let's examine an early woodland culture associated with portable rock art. The Meadowwoods culture was an ancient woodland culture which existed about 3,300 years ago. They were located in the Northeast to include New York State, Pennsylvania, Ontario, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, and Wisconsin. The Meadowwoods culture buried their dead, placing them in graves, often including copper beads, birdstones, gorgets, and other artifacts. Some Meadowwoods people were cremated. A cremation site would produce charred materials, burnt dirt, discolored rocks, and possible charred bone fragments. If you find a burial site or a cremation site, do not dig or disturb in any capacity for cultural and legal reasons. Just leave it alone. The Meadowwoods culture typically created cemeteries by large lakes or other bodies of water, most likely close to their base fishing camps. It's possible that in the northeastern section of the United States and Canada, portable rock art may have been associated with ancient burial sites. Perhaps it was an offering, as we see in modern funeral practices. People bring flowers, they place pictures in coffins, and often decorate the deceased with jewelry. This may explain the rather crudeness of this type of portable rock art. Indigenous cultures were opportunist and utilized rocks and stones that represented familiar shapes and modified them from there. Archaeology papers rarely, if ever, mention any type of portable rock art, which is really difficult to understand because the portable rock art found at these sites is in such high abundance. It's hard not to see it. So the question is, how are archaeologists missing these obvious clues? Artifacts like projectile points can offer critical dating information to these ancient sites. Portable rock art will provide us more information and give us an indication of how these ancients viewed the world, what they may have looked like, and the animals that they hunted. It's real, it's relevant, and it's critical to the understanding of these ancient people.